King Salman is the ruler of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But the one that is actually calling the shots is the Crown Prince. Mohammed bin Salman is the de facto leader of Saudi Arabia. Many even suggest that he could soon become king. So, how will Saudi Arabia pass the power to its Crown Prince when his ailing father dies? Let's take a look.
The UAE has a new ruler, Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. But what about his best friend, Mohammed bin Salman? The Gulf princes are said to have shared a special bond. So obviously, MBS is heading to the UAE to pay his respects. But what is weird about this trip is the list of delegates that will accompany him. An unlikely royal joined a Saudi delegation to the UAE. It is Prince Abdulaziz bin Ahmed. He is the eldest son of Prince Ahmed bin Abdulaziz, who is the detained brother of the Saudi monarch. Currently, the prince holds no official post, yet his name topped the list of delegates accompanying MBS. So what's the catch here? Many believe it's a changing political landscape, a message of family unity from Saudi Arabia's de facto leader. Mohammed bin Salman has spent years arresting members of his family, all a part of his bid to rise to power. But after years of building his power base, he's changing his tune. The question is, why now? Because his succession is looming. MBS was supposed to head off to the UAE immediately after the president's death. But he held it off until his father left hospital. King Salman has now returned back home. Having the son of Prince Ahmed sitting next to him in Abu Dhabi is another strong message, especially to the international community right now. More importantly, the delegation represented a careful balancing by MBS. It included figures from different branches of the family. King Salman is currently 86 years old. When he appeared in public, he looked increasingly frail. The transition from Salman to his son will be unlike any before it. MBS is set to secure the throne at an unusually young age. The transition between a ruler and his heir after a death is swift. In public, it is seamless and uncontested. When King Salman dies, a series of established protocols grind into action. First, the official Saudi TV announces the death. Then other media channels follow suit. Only prayers and coverage of the funeral is allowed. The king is then buried at Riyadh's Al Aud cemetery. For the new king, there is an allegiance ceremony. He must receive a pledge of loyalty from the Allegiance Council. This is a collection of 34 people, all representing the family of Abdulaziz's children. MBS was endorsed by the Allegiance Council in 2017. His accession is automatic and not expected to be challenged. He is also the defense minister and tightly controls state security. But MBS must make sure that the family sticks together, especially with his succession looming. So he is now empowering younger royals in the kingdom. It is his own way to counterbalance resentment from older royals, court young princes and give them positions of power. The move also signals at the passing of the baton from King Salman's generation. Both King Salman and Prince Ahmed are the surviving sons of King Abdulaziz, the man who founded the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So when MBS takes over, it will be a new generation at the helm of power in Riyadh. West Asia Bureau, WION World is One.